Hi everybody, welcome to my channel today. Love you guys. Thanks for coming on over today to see what I'm doing in my craft room. This video I'm going to work more in my Pick 5 glue book for March 22. Every month this year I'm going to do a different glue book about this size, and this month's theme is to pick 5. What I've done is made a list of ideas that I have in my craft room, cut it up into strips, and I just picked 5 of these items to create a page. What I've done ahead of time is gathered up supplies. So I have a little list already made up, and then I went and gathered supplies, and then I have this this is one of those baking tin things. This whole baking tin has like 30 some pages already gathered up and ready to be assembled onto a page in here, not including the cover. So I don't know, one of these might be the cover if I have enough materials, but so far I'm having a blast with this. I made a mess to accumulate all these things, but it's fun. I'm using Elmer's Extra Strength glue stick, and I'm using up my ones that are almost out as best I can. I'll use these and then a palette knife to scoop out. I also have some regular Elmer's glue, school glue. I haven't used that in ages, so I have it available. And the problem is that takes a long time to dry. I also have Fabri-Tac available and double-sided tape, 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch. So if I want to, those are the different adhesives that I use. There's so many other things you could do. You could use Mod Podge, but again, it needs time to dry, or Collage Podge, a little bit of that. But let's go ahead and just do a page really quick. Something interesting that I have found lately in some comments, and thanks guys for giving me comments. I'm curious how you think about stuff like this and what your take on things are. So, thanks for that. But I've had this people asking me what I do with my books when I'm done. What do I do with them? Well, a lot of times they just sit on my shelf, and they are there for future reference. I'm going to cut over here. Let me show you my list. On this particular page, there's going to be a die cut, metallic, something or other, purple, an insect, and garden/botanical. Those are my things. So what I'm doing here is trying to find, my wilted violet. That's what I wanted. The distressing wilted violet. And my purple, do I have one over here? Oh, I already have one here. So I'll use that instead. So what was I saying? What do I do with these? Now that needs to stay on there forever and a day. So I'm going to pull off this one. That's my black one. What these books are to me, they've become sort of an art journey journal. The ones that I have on my shelf, what am I doing here? Ones I have on my shelf, I love to go back and look at every now and then, especially when I'm kind of stuck creatively. They have become a reference as one thing for my creativity. If I'm stuck, what did I do in this book 3 years ago? I remember having some good feelings about doing this book. So let's go back in there and see what I did. Do I want to redo that? Do I want to do that again? Or that's an idea I forgot about. So they become a point of reference for me. Also, these books, they are a chronicle of my journey creatively. Yeah, this is some purple fun metallic. This was the metallic that is going to be in on this. And so I think I'm going to sew, but I got to find my needle in this thing here. So they become a chronicle of my creative journey and what I have learned about the process of my creativity from, way back when. In my scrapbooks, I can totally tell when I bought, my photo album scrapbooks, when I bought a certain tool, because all of a sudden all the pages have this element, like the corner rounder for one thing. I know exactly when I bought my corner rounder, because before I had my corner rounder, my pictures never had rounded corners. So that's kind of what my books are for me here as well. I learn about what I have. I see what I have learned in the progress from looking through my books from old times ago until now, and that's kind of fun. I like polka dots. And what else? What else do these books do? They remind me of experience. Good experiences. I enjoy doing this. And I enjoy bringing you guys along for the ride. And if in what I am doing creatively inspires you, more power to all of us. Am I right? More power to all of us. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to, let me tack some things down and then glue. Let's move you right there. Put these things together first. Get a little ladybug for my insect, and also a butterfly. That's an insect, isn't it? I'm not sure, but I wanted to put it in there anyway, because I've got a lot of these. So let's go backwards and see how I'm gonna do this. Purple is one of my favorite colors, but I am going to put this one on this fibrous paper. Oh, I love that feel. Love the feel of this fibrous paper. I'm going to do that really quick. Let me push that down a little. So yeah, my books, they do sit on a shelf. I do not sell anything from my art at all. Partly because I don't want to be bothered with that whole Etsy issue. It just seems like a big, huge pain to me, and that kind of takes the fun out of things for me. But I also have them on the shelf because it's fun to have your own artwork to look at. And if somebody wants to see my artwork, I'll let them. That doesn't bother me at all. And as long as they understand it's a journey that I'm on and not a destination. I don't know if I've talked about calling myself an artist before, and I really don't do that. But at the same time, somebody else might call me an artist. I am artistic. Part of my identity, I think, is I'm a creative dabbler. I enjoy trying a lot of different mediums. And then I think I'm gonna have to trim a little bit over here, I think. We'll figure it out in a minute. But I enjoy trying different mediums, different ways of being artistic. Sometimes I go through stages. It's like right now I'm in this kind of elongated glue book stage, but I enjoy also painting. I enjoy photography. I enjoy what else? That's funny now. I can't think of anything. Doodling, drawing. I'm working on my drawing skills for, faces and stuff. And when I say working on, it's more of playing with it. So To those of you asking what I do with them, they sit on my shelf. Let's add that down to here. Is that crooked? That's pretty crooked, isn't that? So to let you know, to create this whole bin took me the better part of an afternoon to get all of the pages together, accumulated objects from my list. So, and there are some things not in here. So I have a stencil. I have to figure out if I'm going to use a stencil on this certain page right here. I have to get the paint or the distress ink or whatever I'm going to use to stencil. Still have to find what that's going to be. Okay, so that's that. Now let's see where I can do a little sewing, a little stitching with this fun metallic thread. How about if I just, oh, can I, how about the word love? Can I do that yet? My metallic thread. I don't know, I've never done something like this, so we shall learn. We will watch and see how I do here. I know slow stitch is a very relaxing way to be creative. I'm not really big into that. My mom did quite a bit of embroidery work. I used to watch her cross stitch, and that was fun. And then I've done a little bit of cross stitch, but not a lot. Probably doing this all wrong. But it's my stuff and I don't care. And that's one thing too that I've learned to let go of is comparison. When I'm doing my whatever in a book or as during a create session, I just do what I feel is what's floating my boat. Well, I still could have made that a little more. You gotta think ahead when you're sewing, because I hope I don't run out of string. I do like, the V should be easy. Yeah, I like doing my own thing. Although I do reference other people, other artists, for something I don't understand. Or if I need a new idea, because I'm bored with my own ideas. I will go I'll find one of the people that I follow on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, one of the groups I'm part of, and find out what they're doing. And the fact that I'm sewing does this all of a sudden become a mixed media journal book? Because I'm using different kinds of papers and, oops, that's not good. Do something with that little hole I created. Love. There's the word love. How's that? That's not bad. And then I'm gonna call that good though. I was gonna sew a little heart, but I think I won't. I can get a hold of this. Do one more. I never know how many knots to make in here. I just don't want it falling apart, but I'll have glue on it too, so. And then I do have my 2 bugs. I want to put my bugs on there. And then let's do something with this back a little more. Get a little darker purple. I could take a marker too, but eh. And I still could. I could take a purple marker and do some either doodling or mark making or something like that. Okay, I want to get my Fabri-Tac. Glue this down this way. And just so you know, I have created the list, a list I should say, of my ideas, and that will be a little download you can access for your own Pick 5 challenge if you want to do something like this on your own. And my list is by no means exhaustive. You can add to it or take away from it, because if you don't have a certain thing, that's completely okay. Cool, good, I like this so far. Let's get my beetles on here. My beetle and my butterfly. Beautiful butterfly. Let's look down here. That one's kind of better there. Okay, we're gonna call that almost done, you guys. See how quick that went? Yeah, this is my butterfly die cut. That's the die cut. And some of these ideas, you know, they can be totally doubled up. Like the metallic and the sewing, I'm adding that. But I kind of wanted to make sure that I didn't use one thing for more than one item. You know, so this is purple and metallic, this thread, but I'm also using other purples. This could be a singular item, but I wanted to have 5 elements in it. So we have a Garden Botanical picture right here. And again, these are so open to interpretation. You could go out in your front yard and get a leaf from your tree if you wanted to do something like that for a Garden Botanical. Any insect would do. Any die cut would do. And metallic could be metallic paper. It could be a candy bar wrapper. Could be metallic paint or metallic distress crayon, you know, metallic marker. You could do a lot of different things. So in fact, let me get a so I've got these Prismacolors. Let's go in here and make some marks. Well, oh, it's a fat broad edge, you know. And then my purples, purple is one of my favorite colors. So I am kind of mixing my purples. And I don't know, something about mark making in circles for me. It's just really easy. It's the fastest way I can think of to do mark making is have some circles. And I already got polka dots, so Oh, you know what I forgot to do, friends? I forgot to make a pocket. And that's what I wanted to make sure I did. Hold on, let me look here. Can I slide it in here? Do I have it? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fiddle-dee-dee. Tuck it in here. Well, people, friends, I might be able to create it in here. Let me get my other, here's another flatter one. Might be able to tuck it right in here. Don't want to rip it. Oh, goodness me. Okay, you see that? I think I've got enough space that I can do this. Oh, silly me. Okay. It's kind of important. Oh. Okay, so this is what I can do with this. Tie this onto here. Because I wanted to make sure that I have all of these, have a list of what I use on each page. Okay, and now might as well do this. Might as well purple it up a little. See, we fix things. We goof up, but then we fix things. There we go. That was a close one. Whew, that was close. There. How was that, you guys? Not too shabby. I like it. Okay. So I've got my 5 elements. I have my die cut, metallic, purple, obviously, an insect, and my garden botanical. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, fun. All right, you guys. That's how this is working. I'm having a good time, and I hope you enjoyed watching this and maybe got an idea of what to do. Go ahead and download, upload, whatever, load the list if you want. It'll be linked below, and let me know if you're having trouble getting it, and I'll see what I can do. I'm having it be a PDF file on my Google Chrome, Google on my Drive. So yeah, let me know if it doesn't work for you, and we'll see if we can get it to you a different way. All right, friends, I love you. Thanks for coming on over today. I hope you had a good time. We'll talk to you next time. Take care, and as always, God bless. Bye-bye.